He started to try to kiss me, and I'm like, no, man, like, what are you doing?
Unwanted sexual advances in a hotel room.
A parent says that their child was walking home after taking the activity bus home from school. They say the white van began following them on their way home.
From bagging to getting parts to cleaning.
I love it. I love it. If your business around this way.
Travis Thurl works hard as a courtesy clerk. He just celebrated 9 years with Kroger on Shore Drive in Virginia Beach.
Kroger is like my second family here. I can't say enough how much I love this place.
For Demetrius Bowe, drugs, darkness, and a hopeless place have become his life.
That hell, I do not want to go back there. That's hell. You eat, breathe, sleep, drugs. That's it. That's my only reason for living. It was so I could get high.
It's highly competitive to get in. The physical tests are demanding, and the calls they go to are intense.
Generally, we get called out to arrest armed and dangerous subjects.
Good morning, ladies.
Losing both legs hasn't stopped this 61-year-old man.
I do a mile without my legs, just all upper body. This is how I train for speed.
Felix Rodriguez is a diabetic. The New York native served in the Navy for 4 years, then worked commercial construction for 2 decades.
If you ever eaten the Fazoli's out here, I built every Fazoli's from here to Washington.
Bedbugs can go up to 2 months without a blood meal and love to hide in dark places like under bed sheets, under couch cushions, and inside backpacks or luggage.
All right, we are airborne.
Barreling down the runway in the back seat of an elite Blue Angel, nothing could prepare me for the ride of my life.
There you go. Nice work. Relax. Take a look behind you.
This morning, 6,500 sailors waved goodbye to land and their families as they head out to sea for a regularly scheduled deployment to the Persian Gulf and Mediterranean Sea.
329, the number of missing children in Virginia. 13-year-old Selena Salazar from Portsmouth has been missing since April 15th. She lived with her adopted mother, 2 brothers, and a sister. Selena's mother believes she was lured by someone online.
We had a nice night. We made a spaghetti dinner. We watched 2 movies. She was laughing and enjoying a family night with us, and then the next morning she was gone.
The reasons why children vanish vary. Search and Rescue Coordinator Mark Egeman says many are considered runaways, and these cases normally resolve themselves.
At the end of the Glenmere Avenue public beach access, just before you reach the crisp winter waves, there's a bright red mailbox full of holiday gifts in the form of journal entries.
Always had an idea of having a little red mailbox and maybe a journal kept inside that perhaps we could write a note of hope.
The mailbox has become so popular that Goodrich said she's now on her 20th journal. And with the American flag on the front, this journal is dedicated to the military, with journal entries like this one. It was worth all 540 miles to get to this mailbox. Sincerely, T. Jones, United States Marine Corps.
The story of the murder of William Batchelor is straight out of a movie.
It's something like you would see on Lifetime.
Batchelor was a 68-year-old man. He was retired and living at the Secano Lodge in Suffolk. But on October 30th, 2015, room 225 became a crime scene.
It was one of those that was extremely heinous.
Suffolk Police Detective Sergeant Casey Thomas says police originally got a call about someone being injured, but got to the hotel and realized it was much more than that.
It was one of those scenes that you don't forget.
Life after death.
There's all different types of spirits.
Unfinished business.
I'm doing paperwork. I'll hear a lady singing or humming.
It doesn't matter what you call it.
There's also demonics.
Many people call it real.
On my audio recorder, when I reviewed it later, I caught the word die.
It's a crisp fall evening. Clouds move past a bright moon as an old house sits dark. Inside, a small group prepares to investigate what's known as one of the most haunted locations in Virginia, Ferry Plantation.
And there's always activity here. You never feel unsafe here. They just want to get your attention.
Amanda Donaldson and her team, Acid Paranormal, come to the historic Virginia Beach home often.
Do we have any spirits in the house that would like to communicate with us tonight?
They bring an audio recorder and other ghost hunting equipment.
This IR illuminator is a device that people who look for spirits use quite often. It puts out ultraviolet and infrared light our eyes typically can't see, allowing them to capture what's in the shadows.
Fairy Plantation director Heather Moore didn't believe the stories at first, but says the home's spirits reveal themselves all the time, like recently when a team of investigators ventured into the room of an old nanny.
It's like, if you want us to get out, say something.
Do you want us to get out? Let's step back.
It's these encounters with the other side that have built an entire world for the paranormal. Podcasts, online chat rooms, people across the globe sharing stories, pictures, videos of what they see as ghostly activity. Ohio-based ghost hunter Mike Ricksecker has written several books on the topic. He says spirits are usually peaceful, usually.
We're doing filming for the show The Haunted, and that location there had an entity that was a little bit more malevolent. It was terrorizing the girl, did a blessing over her, and she doubled over in pain. On my audio recorder, when I reviewed it later, I caught the word die.
And it gets even scarier. Hollywood likes to put its own spin on demons and possession, but a Catholic priest says it's very real.
Eyes rolling back in the head, foaming at the mouth, growling, snarling, swearing at me. Probably the most bizarre thing that I witnessed in an exorcism was in Rome when I saw somebody actually levitate who was possessed during the prayers of exorcism.
From terrifying encounters with the devil himself to haunts that aren't so scary. Whether you choose to believe, that's up to you.
I've experienced too much in my lifetime to put any kind of doubt.
The idea is simple, really, that even if we don't see a spirit or hear them, we are never truly alone. Anthony Sabella, News 3.